Hello guys, today we will talk about scientific notation. We use scientific notation to show two big or two small numbers in a short notation. So when we are converting numbers into scientific notation, we will have a number between 1 and 10 multiplied by a power of 10. Here is an example. If the number is too big, like 93 million, then we call this the standard form, standard notation. We will convert it to scientific notation. In order to convert this number to scientific notation, you will move your point enough to make the number between 1 and 10. So 93 million is a big number, so let's start moving our decimal point. So I will be moving it to left because I need to make it smaller. So one time, so now it becomes 9,300,000. So it's not enough. I move it second time, third, fourth, fifth. I'm checking now. I have 930. Still I'm not there. I should get a number between 1 and 10. One more time. 6 and 7 times. When I move it 7 times, I get 9.3, which is between 1 and 10. So I need to stop here. So my number is going to be then equal to the scientific notation of 9.3. So I'll just write all the non-zero numbers to the right, times 10 to the power of, I moved the decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So it's gonna be 10 to the power of 7. When the number is too big, if the original, our standard form of the number is too big, you will have a positive power. Positive power. So if it is too big of a number, then you will have a positive power for 10. Let's have another example. If I have a too small number, as you see, 0.000023, then I will move the decimal point to the right in order to make it bigger and make it a number between 1 and 10. So let's move the point to the right. 1, 2, still I don't have a number between 1 and 10. 3, 4, and 5 times. And I will get 2.3 here. 2.3 times, since I moved the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to the right, I'm going to have 10 to the power of 5. However, since my original number is too small and I moved my point to the right this time, the sign of the power of 10 will be negative. So if your standard form is a too small number, then you will have the power of 10 negative. If it is a big number, then the power of 10 is going to be positive. And the quantity will be how many times you need to move the point in order to make your number between 1 and 10. In order to convert from scientific notation to standard notation, I'm just going to do the opposite. So my original number here is 3.5 times 10 to the power of 6 is going to be a large number, big number, because the power is positive. So here, since the power that I have here is positive, so I'm going to have a bigger number than 3.5. Now I'm going to write 3.5 here, and I need to move the point 6 times to make it a bigger number. So if you notice, if I move the point to the left, I am going to have a smaller number. So I'm going to move my point to the right to make it a bigger number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My point needs to be here instead of there. So it's not going to be here. And I need to fill all the spots by zeros. Now the number that I will have is 3,500,000. If I would like to convert a scientific notation with a 10 to the power of negative, since the exponent is negative here, then I'm going to have a smaller number. In order to have a smaller number, I need to move the decimal point to the left. Since it says 2, I am going to move the point twice to the left. 1, 2. Now where decimal point is going to be is here. So I will fill all the spots with a 0. So the number that I'm going to have is 0.0441, which is the standard form of the scientific notation, 4.41 times 10 to the power of negative 2. Let's look at an example STAAR question. This question was from 2016 STAAR. Jamie used a microscope to measure the diameter of a hair. She found that the diameter of the hair was 0.000072 meters. How is this number written in scientific notation? So I'm going to convert this number to scientific notation. In order to convert this number to scientific notation, I am going to move the decimal point to the right to make the number between 1 and 10. So this is a small number, so I'll make this bigger by moving the point to the right. Not enough, not enough, not enough. 0.72, still it's less than 1. So I will move the point one more time to the right. So 7.2 is between 1 and 10. So that is where I stop, and that's where my decimal point is going to be. So I will have the scientific notation of 7.2 times a power of 10. And I move the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to the right. So the quantity will be 5 here. And I am looking at the original number, the standard form of the number. Is this number too small or too big? It is too small. So when it is small number, then I'm going to have a negative power here. Okay, because the original number was small. So I am picking the correct answer as answer choice A. Let's look at another question that we will convert the scientific notation into standard form. When I look at this number, the first thing that I will notice is the exponent of 10, which is positive. So if the exponent is positive, it means that my original number or standard form of this number is going to be too big. So when I'm moving the point 13 times here, I need to make sure that I'm going to make it a larger number, so I gotta move the point to the right. So let me write this number down, 9.746. Now I will move the point 13 times to the right. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the point is going to be here, not there anymore. So I will fill in the spots, empty spots with zeros. And if you notice, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 zeros, followed by the 6. So 10 zeros followed by the 6. So that is going to be the correct answer. So C is going to be my correct answer. Now please answer your quiz questions.